everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Tamlyn and this is Sewn on the Tyne, and I'm here today with the June Hayley Jane subscription box unboxing video. Welcome back to my channel. It's so lovely to have you back if you're one of my regular viewers. If you're not and you like what you see, then please do hit the subscribe button. I'd love to have you here on my channel. So just first of all, going to establish the hair. I washed my hair this morning and I haven't had the energy to dry it. I've been really unwell this week and my energy levels are really low, so you're just gonna have to deal with this. It's all good. It's all good. I'm not wearing currently anything me made. I have a me made jumper around my waist that I was wearing earlier, but it got a little bit warm. This is just a ready to wear black jersey vest top that I wear all the time, and I've had it for years and years and years, so I really need to recreate it at some point. It's just like a little cropped black vest top, but I get so much wear out of it that I should really recreate it before this one falls apart. So this month's Hayley Jane unboxing. I always open mine before I film. I can't do a live unboxing because as soon as the postman brings this to the door, it's getting opened, let's be honest. I've got a little catty helper here. Ziggy's just below your eye line. She'll probably pop her head up at some point, or a bum, for you all to see. So as usual, this is how the box arrives, beautifully wrapped in the yellow tissue paper and the Hayley Jane sticker. And then we've got a beautiful box of goodies inside. So let's start off with the magazine. So this is issue 43, which I can't believe the magazine's been going for 43 months, which is like 3.5 years, just over. That's incredible. It's blooming beautiful. So we've got some gorgeous flowers on there. So it's all going to be around a floral theme. Hayley always introduces the box by talking about her inspiration and what fabrics are in the different boxes and things like that. She also mentions something quite exciting, but I'll talk about that later when it comes to my fat quarter tutorial. So the inspiration, Hayley says, came from seeing an illustration that had wildflower seeds within the paper itself. Oh, that sounds lovely. But Hayley actually looked at posting seeds and she wasn't allowed to post seeds abroad. So that idea had to kind of be put to one side, but she had the title of the box and the idea for the box. And she says the seeds were figuratively sown, which is really lovely. So let's have a look. The first interview in the magazine is with Ashrifa, and she has designed one of the items that come within the box. So I think I'll show you that item now, and it'll make a little bit more sense because she has a lovely fibre arts business. So the item that Ashrifa has designed for the box is these beautiful transfers, which are little florals. There's a few different designs. So you peel off the back and you stick it onto your fabric or your clothing item, and it's got an adhesive back to help it stick. And then you stitch the design, so you use whatever shades of thread that you want to stitch this design, so you can be really creative with that. And it recommends to use an embroidery hoop to keep your fabric taut. And then once you finish, you would soak that in warm water, rub away, and that transfer comes away and you're just left with your beautiful embroidery. I think that's a really clever idea. It also gives you some ideas of stitches that you could use, so different embroidery stitches. So if you haven't done embroidery before, you can maybe look those up on YouTube or on Google and find out how to do those. That's a really lovely thing to have in the box. I think that's beautiful. I could see that making a really lovely design to go on the back pocket of some jeans or some trousers, maybe onto a denim jacket or a little bag or something. Yeah, really love those. So there's a lovely interview with Ashrifa, and her Instagram is @crafty.dreams if you want to go and follow her. Then there's a make of the month, and this is from Sarah. Now I'm sure I've met Sarah before. Sarah, if you're watching this video, please do tell me. I really feel like I've met her before. She's from Northumberland, so it would make sense if we have met before. So Sarah has got the make of the month. She's made a beautiful Friday Pattern Company Davenport dress in the viscose that came in February's box. I got the lilac colourway and I still haven't made my fabric up yet. I really should, because I love that fabric. So there's a lovely interview with Sarah there. Sarah's social media is @sewingartsarah if you'd like to follow her on Instagram. Then the 3 boxes, 3 makes, which is always really inspirational. I often get a little insight into what the ladies are going to make ahead of time because we have a little WhatsApp group for the So Hayley Jane team, I guess, and we chat to each other about what we're going to make sometimes. So Esther had the luxury box fabric and she made the Vogue 1734 wrap dress, which just looks absolutely incredible. If you don't subscribe to the So Hayley Jane boxes and you don't intend to, Hayley does pop all of these articles up onto her blog at some point throughout the month. So over the next month, all of the 3 boxes 3 makes, as well as my Fat Quarter project, will all go up onto the blog for you to access. Then Gemma made a beautiful Mimi G Jessica dress. So if you watch my videos regularly and you saw my last Friday sews, you'll know that I've just signed up to the Mimi G Sew It Academy, and as part of that you get the Jessica dress pattern, so I'm really excited to give that a try. I think it's a really beautiful dress. And then Laura was really creative and she's made a pair of shorts out of only 1 metre of fabric, which is fantastic. And she's used a contrasting fabric and the little patch that came in last month's box, which is so lovely. I haven't given you their Instagram handles, let's go back. So Esther is at 9 to Stitch if you want to follow her. Gemma is at Ginger Doodles Designs, and then Laura is at Sewing Like the Wolf. So lots of lovely new people to follow if you don't follow them already. Then we've got my Fat Quarter project, and I've actually got it here to show you. So this month I just thought the floral fabrics in the Fat Quarters really lent itself to something like a makeup bag. That's what I decided to make. So I will show you the Fat Quarters first and then I'll show you my project. So I get 4 of the Fat Quarters in my classic box, and they're these beautiful tones of yellow and orange, but really muted and more subtle, I think, rather than like an in-your-face yellow and orange. So we've got this beautiful floral here, and that's the one I used for the outside of my makeup bag because it was my favourite. Then we've got this sort of corally coloured one with a floral design. Then this yellowy coloured one again with a floral design on it. And this has sort of tropical vibes, I think. It's really lovely. And then there was another one which I don't have to hand, because I do get the full set of Fat Quarters ahead of time to do my project, and then I get 4 Fat Quarters within the box. So I did have the 5th Fat Quarter, but I don't have it to hand. I'm not sure where it is. So anyway, oh, that sun is coming through that window. I'm in the top floor of our house and we've got Velux windows above. So if you see a glare coming from up here, it's because the sun is glaring through those windows. So my makeup bag is this. It's like a rectangular bag with a boxed off bottom, so it sits flat on your table, and it's got a zip fastening at the top, a lovely ribbon to fasten it, and then you open it out and it's got a lovely size and shape for all of your makeup or whatever you want to put in there. I've also popped a little label into mine, which is a little Rosy Cheeks label, and I use these all the time. I actually used to make these and sell them as part of a little business, and I still do make them often as gifts for people. I recently made them for all of Taylor's nursery staff when he moved up rooms into the next room. I made them for his previous room's nursery staff, 6 of them, and I use one every day for my makeup, so I find them really handy and they're pretty straightforward to make. So in the magazine there are step-by-step instructions, but also I hinted earlier to something exciting. Hayley is going to be doing a live YouTube, I say Hayley and I are going to be doing a live YouTube sew along on the 21st of June to sew up this makeup bag. So if you'd like to sew along with us, then look out, keep an eye, I guess, on Hayley's Instagram for more details, and yeah, we'll let you know nearer the time. I'll also shout out about it as well, so follow me if you don't already on Instagram, and I'll try and pop something on my YouTube as well just to remind you. So yes, you can come and sew along with us and make your very own makeup bag or whatever you want to put in it. And you don't have to have this month's Fat Quarters, obviously. You could use any month's or any fabric that you've got yourself as well. Right, moving on. There is an interview with Lise Taylor, who I think is a fabric designer and her fabrics are beautiful from the ones that I have seen. I know Lamazi Fabrics stock a lot of the Lise Taylor fabrics, and her fabric is in the luxury box. So there's a lovely interview with her. Hayley's little links. So we've got the Great British Sewing Bee book, some baked oats, which look delicious. I often have overnight oats for my breakfast, so baked oats sound yummy because that's like a cakey thing, and who doesn't love cake? Then we've got a TV show and a movie there as well to watch. A lovely profile of the month is Joanne. Oh, no, it's not. All right, I think there's a little mistake there on the magazine. So ignore that at the top where it says profile Joanne, because this is actually Alyssa. And Alyssa makes some beautiful things. I've seen her on Instagram before with the things that she's been making. I love this dress. I think it's the Tilly and the Buttons Lyra dress, made out of the double gauze from a few months back, and also the belt buckle that we received in the box. That's just absolutely beautiful. So yeah, Alyssa is at by Alyssa on Instagram, and you can follow her and see her beautiful makes, and I'll be looking forward to reading her interview. Then there's a little feature on experimental space because her pattern is in the luxury box. Some pattern picks from the fold line as suggestions for using your fabric, and an amazing makers gallery yet again with lots of beautiful inspiration there. A few people using the fruity fabric from last month's boxes, which is lovely. And then I love this feature at the back. What's in the box tells you all about what is in each of the different boxes, and then what shall I make, which is a page where you can note down your ideas for what you're planning to make with your fabric. Wow, I feel like I've talked for a long time now. Let's move on. So I've already showed you the fat quarters, and I've shown you the gorgeous little embroidery stick and stitch things. So what else is there? There's this beautiful notebook. I love stationery, I love a notebook, and this one's just absolutely gorgeous. It's got all these gorgeous wildflowers on, and then it does tell you at the bottom what they are, which is really nice. And it's a lined notebook, which I do prefer. I like to keep my writing nice and straight, so lines are great for me. So that's really gorgeous. Then there are a couple of sweeties, which are really nice. One for me, one for me. No, one for me, one for Sam, probably. And then I got a bright red thread. Oh, a bright red thread. I got a bright red thread in my box, so that obviously indicates a bright red fabric, which I can see because I've already looked at it. And I do love red, and I get compliments whenever I wear red, so I think it does suit me. So I'm really pleased with this. And it is this one. So it's a beautiful viscose, and there are different colorways of this. There's definitely a red and a blue. I'm not sure if there are others, but this is absolutely stunning. So I get 2.5 meters of this. I recognize the selvage, I think, because whichever fabric supplier pops this on their selvage, Fabrics for Your Creativity, I think they also supply fabrics to First for Fabrics where I work, so I just recognize that. But it's just a really stunning small scale floral print, and then it's got all these different shades of blue, pink, yellow and green for the leaves. Just really, really beautiful, stunning fabric, lovely and soft, feels really cool. It's just a really gorgeous fabric. So I don't have any set plans at the moment. I was thinking initially of making a dress and a top. No, that doesn't make sense. A skirt and a top as like a faux dress kind of situation. But now I'm looking at it, I think I might just actually make a dress. I think that's calling out to be a dress, really. Although I'm not sure which dress pattern. I'm not very prepared, am I? But yeah, I don't have any firm ideas, but I think that needs to be a really beautiful dress for the summer. So do let me know if you've got any dress pattern suggestions that you think I should make with this. It is absolutely beautiful, and I would like to get this made up soon. I always say that and I never actually achieve it, but I'm hoping I will have some more sewing time soon, because quite a big chunk of my time recently has been dedicated to a particular task that I've been doing for somebody for their wedding, and then once that is done and out of the way, I feel like I'll have more time to dedicate to my own sewing and I can sew something up in this beautiful fabric, because I would like to wear this very soon. See, I'm going for afternoon tea next Saturday in York, which is a week away. Wouldn't it be nice if I had something made in time for that to wear? But that's never going to happen. No, no, no. Don't even pretend. I'm sure I'll think of another occasion to wear this fabric for. But yes, I absolutely love it. Thank you very much, Hayley. So if you don't already subscribe to Sew Hayley Jane and you would like to, I do have a discount code for you. I am an affiliate of Hayley's, so I do get a little affiliate payment for every person that signs up with my code, but I do really appreciate it. It does make a difference to me and my channel and my life. So thank you. The code is Tamlyn10 and that will get you 10% off your first box at whichever level you want to subscribe to. Next month's box is super exciting, by the way. I think Hayley does mention, or she has mentioned in one of her emails, about next month's luxury fabric being an exclusive fabric, exclusively for Sew Hayley Jane from Lady McElroy. So that's really exciting. So if you would like to get signed up, that will be in the luxury box though, so you'd have to sign up to the luxury for next month. But then if you wanted to, you could change it for further months. That's fine. But yeah, I also know some of the other bits and bobs that are going into next month's box, and it's going to be a good one. So I would recommend signing up. I would. And obviously using my code, because that would help me. Right, I'm going to go now because I'm waffling. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. Please do leave your pattern suggestions down below for this beautiful fabric. And if you subscribe, let me know what you're going to use your fabric for. Please hit the subscribe button if you don't already. I'd love to have you here on this channel, and I hope you're all really well. Give this video a like if you've enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Happy sewing. Bye. She'll probably pop her head up. So the inspiration Hayley's I'm not really Ooh.